listening to Rat Rolls, a Fallout Tabletop podcast.
No, I want to check out the big greens, and
let's see if the quartermaster has anything like a long distance scope or a pair of binoculars or something we can use to get a better look.
Yeah, unless it has the word explosive or bomb attached to it, I don't think the quartermaster has much.
Besides, I already have a scope.
Yeah, Frankie has a plan, and I think we should just let Frankie enact the plan, much like when we went on the hunt. Frankie's got this. And Frankie will let us know if it's safe or not, and then, we can
Frankie says
go
relax.
visit.
Yeah, Frankie's stupid plans always work. That's true.
But let's definitely go at night.
Yeah, good idea.
What time is it now?
It might take us that long to get there.
Oh, yeah. How far? I got the impression that was close.
I think everything kind of has to be close in this area.
Is it close?
Have you guys asked anybody about the location and how to get there?
I don't know.
Let's ask quartermaster.
I want to ask the chef. The chef's got.
All right. Let's meet a new guy.
Okay. Yeah. So you're at this kind of chef station. There's just like a flat iron grill kind of at the back, and he's just like spitting just coins on it, just like spinning. Like he's not even like cooking anything. He's just like playing on it, just having a nice time. He's in Brotherhood, like kind of a jumpsuit. He's got the hood up around him, and he's just playing at the kitchen, just kind of like playing with stuff, not really cooking anything. He's not making an elaborate meal. He's not a Gordon Ramsay type fellow. It looks like he's not noticing you. He's just doing his thing.
Quartermaster told us his name. What was it? Tim? What was it?
Tommy?
You'll have to remember that. Can your characters remember that?
Punchy 100% will not remember that. So he could just roll up and be like, hey, Cookie, Johnny, take a plate.
It was Night Keys, Chef Thomas, Squire Nuts, Paladin Magoo, and Pilot Pete.
Chef Keys.
Tommy was that?
Paladin Magoo, Night
Chef Thomas, Night Keys.
Well, I've already called him Johnny Take a Plate. So
and Pilot Pete.
Hey, yeah. What do you need? What do you guys need? You eating? You staying? You leaving? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm always game to eat. What you got in the
you got food for these meat bags?
You got what for meat bags? What are you talking about? We don't have any meat bags around here.
Guys.
Ignore him. He hasn't actually had human food for like 200 years.
You want some grub? You want some grub?
Yeah, heck yeah.
All right, I got something for you. And he kind of reaches into a pot and he pulls out kind of like 4 or 5 of these large, like almost egg-like kind of things, and throws them on the grill. They sizzle and kind of like spit a little bit as they're on there, and he presses his little he's got one of those what do you call it? Like you're at the Pachi Steakhouse and you get that little presser. What is that? A spatula. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
spatula.
Spatula.
So Chef Thomas.
Right.
Chef Thomas, what's on the grill today?
Yeah, just a little bit of grub for you all. He's like pressing on this stuff and kind of scoops it up and puts it in a bowl, and there are 4 or 5 just like cooked grubs that he hands to the robo-brain in front of him. He says, I'm curious. I'm a little curious as how you're gonna eat this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't eating this. This is for my meat bag friends. I can't eat this. I don't eat it anymore. But thank you.
You some kind of like delivery man.
Products.
You some like schmuck delivery man that's gonna deliver all this stuff. Like what's your deal?
Yeah.
Why are you over here? If you're not gonna eat my food, why are you ordering it?
Well, I will tell you, Mr. Chef. We are on a very important mission, and we were told that you were a good person to talk to learn some details about our very important mission.
Who told you that?
Or is that a little birdie told me?
Oh, what little birdie told you? Oh, what?
A little birdie told me, yeah. You got a problem with that?
How about you take it and shove it? That's what I gotta say. How about you take it?
Where should I shove it? Should I shove it up your
ass? Is what I gotta say. Yeah, shove it up your ass.
You better think. You better think. The way you're talking to me, I was just in a meeting with Paladin McGoohan, and he knows where I'm from. Do you know where I'm from? You know where I'm from.
What do you mean? Where are you from? Are you from Southside? Are you from what are you? Some sort of 1950s
I'm from your mom's
Fonzie
bedroom,
kind of little...
you piece of shit.
Hey,
Listen, you
hey,
hey, you don't start. You don't start.
You don't talk. You take my mother's name out of your mouth when you're speaking to me. I don't want to hear my mother come out of your mouth one more time. He starts getting in. He's like taking
my knee out of her.
He starts unzipping his hood. He unzips his hood. He's got a full pomodoro that just pops right out of it, and he starts unzipping his chest. He's getting ready. He's like, I tell you what, me and this robot, we're going to go hand to hand. I'm going to wrestle this guy into the ground right here, right now. We're going to do it the ways that we do back on the street. Back when me and Mr. Magoo used to run around and kick some heads in. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it right here, right now. Yeah.
Well, you just put him up. You put up your dukes. You're from the street. I'm from streets that have been crumbled for longer than you've been alive. I'm old school. You're kindergarten. You think you can take me? I'll take you down. Not just one peg, not just two pegs. I'll take you down all the pegs. That's what I'll do to you. Somebody hold me back. Somebody hold me back, or
hey, Cody.
I'm going to get this guy.
Hey, Cody, 10 caps on the Pomodoro.
Oh, that was rude, Hazel.
You're trying to intimidate him, so do I would say this would be a strength plus speech check for difficulty 2 to try to intimidate this man.
Hazel, this is just like the story that you were telling me about with your old friends. Remember the one that pissed in the power armor or something like that? Right.
Where our Pep managed to both steal a set of power armor and completely disenfranchise one of the Knights of the Brotherhood of Steel. And it was, I'm kind of amazed it worked, truthfully. And the very next thing he did with it was jump out of a 5-story window with it. So, I mean.
That guy sounds like the coolest man ever.
All right, he was pretty cool.
When you threatened Chef Thomas, he looks at you and he says, "Oh, you want to take me down a peg or two? I'll show you where to peg. I'm gonna peg this right up your asshole, you stupid idiot." And he leaps over the counter and tackles you. And if you could we're gonna do a quick simulation fight. And so I'm going to do kind of a little. What I want you to do is a strength plus unarmed roll. We're going to do kind of a what do they call it? A competitive test. And so whatever amount of successes I get on my roll is what you're trying to meet to get over. So if I get more successes than your strength and unarmed on this Brotherhood guy, just give me 2 seconds to do that. And so we will go through it.
Meanwhile, the other 3 of us are just sitting there eating our grub. Kind of tastes like boiled egg. It's not bad.
Like that. Here. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll look at your rolls yet, as to not cheat, by the way.
Oh, you want me to roll first?
Oh, no, give me a second. Sorry.
I think I might use one of the AP I generated for an extra dice. Oh.
Okay. So what you need is a success.
I need 1 success. I am going to use one of the AP I generated for an extra die.
It's because he rolled an 18 and a 13 for 0 successes.
Bitch.
And you rolled a 12, 11, and a 10 for 0 successes.
Best fight ever.
Yeah, you all he is locked arms with you, and you guys are just just rolling around on the ground. He's taking you around, you're just pretty much just rolling around on a ground like a fight. What are you all doing?
Awkward horseplay.
What are you all doing?
Miss Greenglass, this is embarrassing.
For who exactly?
For us.
Well, them, but also maybe us because we're associated, but maybe for the Brotherhood of Steel because they're associated. I think there's plenty of shame to go around right now.
Well, think about it this way. I mean, Punchy's our friend, but I don't personally think any of his actions reflect on me directly. So just, try and sit back and enjoy the show.
I mean,
should we just go ask somebody else?
Morally, should I stop this?
No, we should just... I think it's important for Punchy that he figures this one out on his own.
Oh,
True.
okay. Well,
if he asks for help or he calls Uncle and the other guy doesn't give, that's one thing. But if they're just, let them tumble it out.
Okay. I imagine this guy is like clawing at Punchy, like trying to find the off switch. Like, what? God damn it! Where is it? It's just like,
where's his fusion gore?
Yeah, when you put really young rad rat pups together, if you want them to socialize, you kind of got to let them scrap it out a little first.
Plus, Punchy was telling me one time about this street stuff, and he takes it very seriously. So I really think he needs to figure this one out for his what did he call it? Street cred.
Well, I
was
going
to go with pride, but
no.
He said I definitely remember. He said he had a lot of. He said, "Kid, when I was coming up, you know how he talks. He's like, kid, when I was coming up." We're in the streets, and I had a lot of street cred, kid, and he was going off and on about that. So, no, I think for street cred, we have to let him. Plus, that thing he said about the mob was kind of,
Yeah, I haven't quite figured that out. Everything I know about the pre-war mob, they have in books and movies makes me think that if they're still around, I mean, technically they're pre-war raiders, just in better suits. So,
So Mr. Handy appears from the corner and begins to turn on his buzzsaw blade. So Frankie, I'll need you to roll an agility plus melee weapons for a difficulty 2. Oh, that's a 19 and a 20. Not a great result, but fortunately, this podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped has revolutionized the grooming industry. I've been using this lawnmower 5.0 product because guess what? It's ding dong ding summertime, people. It's hot. I'm hairy, and sometimes I just lay in bed at night and radiate heat. But not with the Lawnmower 5.0 right here. I normally have to do these endless passes to try to get my Kentucky bluegrass in line with the neighbors, you know what I mean? But the Lawnmower 5.0 got it right the very first time. It's got these really interesting skin-safe blades that prevent some horrendously unfortunate nicking that normally occurs when I do this flavor of weed whacking. I literally just go willy-nilly on the area, and my comfort level has drastically increased. It's got nice scars that get you the style you want, as well as a different head for an even closer shave. And as a man, it's worth it to treat yourself and invest in some nice grooming equipment. Don't let some strange robot with an odd British voice be touching you on the most vulnerable parts of yourself. Get quality items that'll improve your comfort and look. And get 20% off plus free shipping with the code RADROLLS at manscaped.com. Yes, that's 20% off plus free shipping with the code RADROLLS at manscaped.com. For the premium grooming experience, trust Manscaped. All right, the fight is continuing, and I did roll one success and a complication with that. So, Punchy, you're going to need at least one success, or else you're going to lose this fight. Strength plus unarmed. So for difficulty 1.
Yes!
Yeah, one success. The fight continues, but all of a sudden, like, this guy just gets like a giant cramp, just like in his leg, and he keels over and is like rolls on the ground, and he's just like, just kind of rolling there. During the commotion, you hear this kind of like clump come across the kind of compound, and you see Paladin James Magoo is here along with the man in the lab coat, and kind of looks over the scene and says, could somebody please explain to me what happened here?
It kind of looks like the scene speaks for itself, sir.
No.
Am I disengaged enough where I can talk, or am I still like in this wrestling?
You're
match?
disengaged enough. Like he's gotten off of you. Like you're kind of like off of each other. You've been knocked to the ground. So I'm imagining like you're on the ground, just knocked over. Like somebody's gonna need to probably like tip you back up. Yeah, you're turtling.
I'll tell you what happened, Mr. Paladin. All we did was innocently ask your cook for some information, and he was very rude.
Suggested
sir.
we get some training. We wanted some hands-on battle training to get ready to go deal with the super mutants, since he volunteered to go with us.
So do a charisma plus speech for a difficulty 2, and Hazel assists, and that would be a roll for punchy that Hazel would assist with.
Sorry, let me get. I'm sorry. I am rolling speech and
Charisma.
Oh, I'm sorry, charisma and speech.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Come on, Hazel with the assists.
Yeah, let's see what the 0 successes. The paladin looks at you two and he says, so I have a pretty good bullshit detector, and I smell some bullshit. I can tell you what I do see. I see the chef has been injured by a military grade robot that really shouldn't be behaving in that way. And as the leader of the Brotherhood of Steel in this chapter, I do have to deal out some punishment for that. But I've never
Sir.
dealt punishment for robots, so I'm a little.
Sir, I think I can explain. I think I can explain, sir, if I may.
Yeah.
You see, I think they were fighting over their street cred.
Are we talking? Oh, like the credibility that they would have in a local community aspect. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So there was the talk of mothers' bedrooms and pegs and asses, and I think they just were trying to figure that part out with the street cred. So I think that's all it was, sir. If that's that helps clear this up.
You know, when I was younger, I felt similarly. I had similar disagreements
about pegs and asses.
No, not that specifically, but more like we would call it step to me, and I would need them to step away. Is the best way that I could maybe explain that. Listen, here's the thing. I can see
why your bullshit detector is well honed.
Chef Thomas is a valued member of my team. I found him when he was a kid. Ultimately, bringing him onto the Brotherhood of Steel isn't maybe the life that he dreamed of, but I've found him to be a pretty mediocre chef, which is better than what you would get in most places. So I would really appreciate it if, as guests and an official military robot, if you would not harm my chef. And frankly, I feel like that there's something wrong with your robot. And I would beg you all to have me take a look at him.
You
similar to how your doctor took a look at Frankie and Hazel, or
about that.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, this is just so we often enlist civilians like you all. This is just another civilian that I've enlisted. He's actually come back from the super mutant camp to do some recon work. We brought him back here. He's, honestly, one of the better civilian operators that we've had within our time.
Can I do a perception check on this guy? I want a closer look at him.
On who? On the paladin or the lab coat?
Lab coat man.
Yeah, do a perception plus science for a difficulty 1. Get If you get one, so 13 and a 3, that's one success for you. This guy seems like something's not right with him.
Slightly unhinged.
Something with the lab coat, like slightly unhinged. Very well equipped person that seems like they are not, like, there's a level of concern and anxiety that I think comes from existing within the Fallout world that he just does not have. He does not seem concerned or anxious over everything, and frankly it seems like in perfect, like, medical condition. Like, he's not scarred by he's not scarred by life, it seems.
He's got like a condition of like analytical like disassociation. He's basically like a sociopath.
I would say if you want to do that reading, that's you would probably have to charge him probably like, $35 an hour for session for many weeks. But
no, I'm just gonna avoid him like hell. I hate scientists like that.
Yeah, that's what you can tell from just like peeping at him.
Okay, fair enough.
But she is going to pipe up. Be like, Mr. Paladin, I think you might be right. I don't feel like I'm functioning within my normal parameters right now, and I think maybe you should take a look at me. If there's ever an opportunity that you'd like me to we can visit one-on-one, you can inspect my components and really take a look to see what's going on with me. But I'd prefer there to be some privacy involved. So anytime you're ready to do that, I'm down for your paladin wisdom.
I feel like that you're pitching me on a necessity. So my answer is yes. I've got a station we can kind of hang you up on. I've got some computers back here, and I don't really have a lot of people. Dr. Monday, are you capable of doing this? And he kind of looks at him and nods. And he says, and I'll just have Dr. Monday kind of accompany me, and we'll get it done in a jiffy. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right. If you all could please just wait here in the kind of kitchen area while we do that inspection for him. Or, you guys can go ahead with your mission, and we can we can send him back, good as new.
Well, I think our plan was to take on the mission as a 4-part plan. So he's necessary for our plan. I wouldn't mind going along as a assistant if you want, Dr. Monday.
No,
ma'am.
Hazel. You don't. I would prefer if you weren't involved in this.
Punchy, are you sure you don't want somebody you know and trust in the room with you when you're by yourself with Dr. Monday?
Oh, I'm sure. I think everything's going to be fine, Hazel. Fine. And Ken, I don't know if it's possible, but if it were, Punchy's robo-brain eye would blink as if he's winking at Hazel when he says that.
What color's the eye?
What color's the eye exactly? Normal color for all but one blink that's red.
Yeah.
I can't. All right. Yeah, we'll wait here until you're done. It won't take very long, right?
I'd assume not, but we'll see. Maybe an hour tops.
Okay. We'll see you in a bit. We'll take a short rest here.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
So Paladin James McGee lifts you up and kind of like throws you over his back. Dr. Monday follows directly behind as he carries you back to his command compound. Within there is a small bed, as well as kind of like a power armor station and a number of different computer equipment that seems connected to some sort of receiver. It's a large computer with a lot of different kind of, it seems like, processors with it. Paladin James Magoo kind of attaches you up to the power armor station so that you're hanging from the power armor station itself. And they are, he's kind of like speaking with Dr. Monday, typing in the computer. They're kind of like getting a plan together while you're hanging up there. What are you doing?
How much kind of free movement do I have while attached?
So imagine you're wearing a clothes hanger. So imagine that you, Michael, are wearing a clothes hanger and you've kind of like hung yourself up and like you can't touch the floor exactly, but like you could swing enough, and then like if you swung enough you could get yourself down, but you have free movement of legs, arms, everything. Like you're just hanging up by some hooks.
All right. How close are they to me?
So I would say, so if you look at the map, I'm thinking about like those like spaces being about 5 feet a piece. And so, there's probably 10 feet away, like at a computer, and Dr. Monday's kind of like laying out his stuff. The lab coat guy is kind of laying out his stuff, on the bed to kind of like take note of what syringes he has and some of the different tools and mechanisms he would have. So Dr. Monday's in a bed about 5 feet away from you, and James Magoo in his power armor is about 10 feet away from you. That's kind of like using the big fingers to poke really tiny letters on the keyboard.
Okay. Are the two of them talking?
They're
like
not really talking. I mean, they're kind of like, so James Magoo is kind of typing on his computer, like just like looking at it, just kind of like trying to come up with like a program or something. And the doctor is laying at his tool, like kind of talking to himself. He's facing you, but he's not like looking at you. He's not paying attention to you. He's kind of like looking at his tools. This man seems a little obsessive, I would say.
Okay. So, Punchy, I don't necessarily want to role play this, but Punchy's going to start sort of monologuing, just telling his backstory of being a janitorial robo brain and then getting struck by lightning, and I would like to, if possible, ready a shot at Dr. Monday, like be ready to shoot if need be Dr. Monday with my mesmetron, if I can be pointed at him, watching him. But I would like to then start addressing Paladin, and mention that he reminds me of someone I used to know a long time ago, and see if I can kind of like be talking enough where I could get the Paladin to turn around and look at me, and if he were, I then want to name drop the name of my mob boss and see if there's any recollection or anything I can read on his face when I say my boss's name.
He kind of hears your monologue and your story and kind of looks at you and says, "Now, I'm not knowledgeable about robo brains, how they work, but it seems like they got a particular kind of a fucked up brain that they put in you. I'm not somebody from years ago, but I did grow up in a vault in Kansas City. It sounds like to me that maybe you're looking for my ancestors, but boy, I'm not them. I'm somebody very different than who I knew. So I don't know what you're looking for or what you have to be, but I can offer you a release from that life, those memories, those terrible things that happened to you. I mean, I'm sure that we can do something about that. So I'm happy to do that for you.
Nah, I kind of like my memories. You know, they make me who I am. And I think I'm a pretty all right robo-brain most of the time. Real sorry about that fight with your cook. You know, I knew he reminded me a lot of myself when I was young. So tell him I'm sorry if I don't get a chance to tell him myself. Well, I feel better already. Whatever you've been doing, Mr. Paladin and Dr. Monday, I think it worked. I feel refreshed. Maybe I just needed a break. Maybe I just needed to talk to somebody.
Do a perception plus sneak for difficulty 2.
Dawn and sneak. High number, low number.
Oh, a 19 and a 20. While you've been kind of like monologuing about your life and really focusing on who, on Mr. Magoo, you all of a sudden feel something weird. You hear this like cracking sound, and all of a sudden your like receptors go weird, like your vision, your sight, your sound. And it's almost like you're trying to like turn your eye to kind of like look and see what's going on. And you notice that Dr. Monday actually has a kind of a giant, like large nail implanted into your glass, poking through kind of deep into your brain, and is just kind of like wiggling around in there. And he says, "Oh man, there's some really nice nerve endings in here. I've never seen any like these, nice curvature to it. I mean, you've got a lot of really, really good stuff in here. Oh yeah, my friend, that's really good." And you're actually you're gonna lose a point of intelligence.
Oh no!
Have you ever considered like I don't know, putting like, you could probably do with some fresh skin on this, and then, you know, people wouldn't know. But I mean, why would you hide this in the first place? I mean, this is one of the greatest little things I see. Normally we don't get to look at a brain that's just floating in there. So what are you doing while he's doing this?
I imagine I'm going to start
getting trigonometry for starters.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to start?
He doesn't have a lot of intelligence to spare.
I am very smart. I have a 7
crash.
intelligence. Now I have a 6. So I'm pretty smart. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I will start thrashing at.
Do a strength plus athletics check for difficulty 2.
1 success.
1 success. Yeah. So all of a sudden he kind of pulls this kind of like piece of metal shard out from your brain. There's like goo that's kind of leaking out of the globe that your robot brain is encased in, and he puts a piece of duct tape over it. And you, as you're kind of like thrashing about, become much calmer. You start remembering to yourself a number of different events of your life that you are actually not from Kansas City. You're from St. Louis. You're St. Louis born and bred. You were a part of a gang there, a gang of very terrible criminals. But it turns out that James Magoo looks a lot like your dad. And you kind of notice this to yourself. The memory of who your boss was within the mafia itself kind of loses focus, and you just have this like kind of gleam in your heart that James Magoo kind of looks like your dad, and he also kind of looks like you, as you would be. And in your kind of like realization, Dr. Monday takes you off of the clips and sets you down on the floor, and he says, "Hey, I mean, we can do this every month if you want an appointment card. I can fill you out for next time. We can get a 1 o'clock. I'm free in a month, you can just probably stop by here again. I'll try to float on down here and do you up one. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great. It's really great. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's make this a regular thing. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And he kind of pulls out a note card. It's almost like a booklet, and he writes a prescription that says 1 lobotomy per month, and kind of like tapes it to your chassis, and gets up and says, well, looks like my job is done, and kind of walks out. The group is sitting out in the front hall, and they see the scientist doctor kind of walk out and says, your friend's going to be great. I promise you. Listen, keep all of your bones really safe, and the one that kind of looks irradiated, you should definitely work on that because it's not making your skin look great. But you other two, you look great. You look like fine specimens. I will really think about you later and like really slurp up my vision of you all. And he says this as he exits the facility.
I have met some seriously creeps in the wasteland. Some of them literally were made of slime, and that guy gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I barely noticed.
Punchy, we'll return to you for a second. What are you doing? You're down. James Magoo's kind of looking at the computer, and he's like, all right, soldier, you need to get out. And I'm happy to help you out, but you need to get after the super mutants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'll do that, yeah. Sounds good, yeah. Okay. I'll see you later. Yeah, okay. And Punchy will roll out of the command center, or out of the room.
Cool. All right. So you all have you've returned to the group.
Hey, Punchy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great. Yeah. How are you, Hazel? How are you doing? You doing okay? It's good. It's good.
Are you sure you feel okay? You are very concerned about others' well-being, and that's kind of a red flag when it comes to you. Sorry, just
no. It's everything's good. Everything's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you have the duct tape on your brain case before you went in there? I don't recall
I don't know. Did I? Hard to see from this side. Did I have it? I don't know. Maybe.
I'm gonna try and take. I think Hazel's gonna try and take a closer look at what's going on underneath this piece of.
Yeah, perception plus medicine for difficulty 2 to try to figure out what happened. I'm not gonna. If you get it, I'm not gonna explain it to you because you already know. But perception plus medicine for difficulty 2.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
3 successes. There you go. A 3 and a 7. Yeah, you notice this lobotomy that has happened to him, and you get an AP in the pool too.
Oh, Hazel. If anybody is looking at Hazel immediately, like it's like storm clouds moving in. She's pissed.
What's wrong, Hazel? No, everything's fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm a little bit out of a comfort zone. It's okay. I'm formulating a plan on what to do about it. But in the meantime, would you like to? Do you want to take a walk, or like get out of here? Maybe, just.
Yeah, we gotta go see the super mutants.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad, Paladin. The Paladin said we gotta go see the super mutants.
Whoa. Wait, did you just say that the Paladin, your dad?
What? Did I say that? I don't know. I don't know if I said that. We should go. We really should go. We should go.
All right, let's go. Everybody, come on. Let's go take a walk with let's take a walk with Punchy, shall we?
You know, Hazel, it's funny because I can't walk. I roll.
Right.
I roll.
That is, you know
I
what?
roll.
That is very funny. You're just rolling right through those jokes, aren't you?
What jokes?
God damn it.
We should go.
We should definitely go.
Like
She's
Hazel.
thinking
Good.
to herself. Swear to God.
Hazel, what the fuck happened to him?
I don't. Okay, so I think I know what happened to him. I think somebody separated a chunk of his brain from the rest of his brain and basically gave him a ice pick lobotomy. I don't know yet how much damage was done, but brains are not something that heal quickly. A lot of times damage can be healed.
Like a month?
I don't honestly, with rubber brains, I honestly don't know. It's possible he lost something he's not going to get back.
What if
Okay, because it looks like he's scheduled for another one of these next month.
What? And she looks at the post-it, like the little thing stuck to it, and pulls it off. Oh.
Hey, my doctor gave me that note, Hazel. I think you should not touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Okay. All right. Whatever you want, Punchy.
We should go. We should go check out the super mutants.
Yeah, let's go talk to the super mutants. Yes, we should definitely go, because there's at least one person that it would be somewhat ill-advised for me to be within stabbing range of someone right now. So
It's not me, is it, Miss Greenglass?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
We can talk about this later. In the meantime, yeah, Punchy, we are going to talk about the whole your dad thing, right?
What?
Well, so full disclosure, this is not the first time a close friend of mine has identified a member of the Brotherhood of Steel as their father, and it always ends badly. So I'm just gonna try and roll with it. Back to the
Brotherhood of Steel, more like Daddies of Steel, am I right?
Yeah, Steel Daddies. You know what? I can't even with this right now. Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here right now before anything else can happen.
Punchy, roll a
Oh no. See that was the DM's cue for one more thing to go wrong.
See,
Punchy, roll a an intelligence plus speech check for difficulty 2. Yeah, with a 17 and 8, that's one success. Your dream in life is that you really haven't realized, and you grew up wanting this, is you really want to be a clown.
No.
It's just something. It's just something. Yeah. So you all travel to the super mutant camp. Upon arriving, you kind of see this kind of giant crack in the earth that is. It's nighttime. We've just assumed that since that's when you all wanted to go. There's kind of glowing out of the crack. It's like a green light that's kind of glowing up. That's illuminating the buildings around it. There's kind of like some makeshift bridges that go across this giant crack in the ground. This is obviously like I would say the crack is very large in diameter. I would say that the kind of edges of it are I would say maybe like a quarter of a football field, so probably 25 yards. I mean, this is somewhere that you could really dump something into. The crack has actually come back and has absorbed one of these houses. These houses look like really nice bungalows that were constructed here, but have been remade in some effort. So half of a bungalow is kind of like hanging into this giant glowing crevice, but there are 4 other bungalows that are there that are decorated with a number of different severed limbs attached to spikes, chains that hang them up around the multicolored houses, and all of them have kind of addresses written out on them, all on Club Circle. There's 101, 102, 103, and 105. Out of 104 comes a large green super mutant that has 3 cockroaches. What do we call them? Rad roaches. in his hands and starts tossing them into the pit, clasps his hands together, says a little prayer, and walks back into 104 Club Circle. I would say that, Frankie, you saw all of this by kind of like peeping through the scope and saw that like super mutant do that through the scope of your rifle. What are you all going to do?
What's inside the glowing green cavusi?
You want to go down and kind of look at that?
Listen, glowing green is my aesthetic.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But I'm going to defer to Frankie, though. But I will say that Abel is kind of curious about this green glow.
Look, guys, I didn't see any tortured humans yet.
Yeah.
They're cooking up some rad roaches. They got some green glowingness going on.
Yeah, they do.
And they seem to be praying.
Praying?
Sounds like some weird shit to me, but honestly,
I mean that just
okay,
sounds like a ritual. It's just it's a ritual. Does it make you feel better if we just call it a ritual?
It sounds a lot like a ritual. I agree. I agree. That does.
Yeah, in some ways that makes me feel better about this, and in some ways it makes me feel way worse.
Right.
I think we should definitely look into it a little bit more.
Does it make you feel worse because we're going to kill them all?
It makes me feel worse because if they were just mindless animals, they'd be dangerous, but we would have a reason to kill them. If they're intelligent and organized enough to have religion, that speaks of their intelligence, but also with certain... Abel, can you cover your ears?
Yes, ma'am.
Sounds fucking culty. I'm out. Got it? All right, you can uncover your ears.